Welcome back to the Better Go podcast, the podcast where we get better as we go. If you can see that we have a little bit different setup, we wanted to try to give you guys a little bit better lighting. Our pictures here are literally last minute. We got our little, salt lamp right here.
Magic Rock.
Magic Rock.
Hawaii edition.
Yeah, so let's jump right into it. So today's podcast is a little bit unstructured. We don't really have anything to talk about. We're just going to kind of go off the dome and see what is happening. So, Jeremy,
Yeah.
did you see that Governor DeWine lifted the bars, the buffets, and the curfew times for things to be open?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh, you didn't?
No, the only thing I know is that politics-wise was basically Trump is free. He's acquitted, whatever the hell that means.
What do you mean?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what acquitted means. I don't know. You have a laptop. Basically, I think it means that he could run for 2024. Let's go with that.
Oh, so he didn't get impeached.
Yeah, he didn't get impeached. Because,
Oh.
basically what happened the 6th, while the whole shit happened, they just, say, oh, yeah, you're free to go and shit.
Oh, really?
I think that, I don't know. I don't know what that word means, honestly.
I don't really know. If you guys know what that word means, acquitted, we're going to probably look it up after this podcast.
Can you,
but
just dumb it down for
yeah,
me?
dump it down into the comment section below. We'll pin it for anybody who's wondering what acquitted means.
Yeah. Make it at least 5th grader terms, please.
Yeah.
Fifth
Do you
grade
think he's going to run for 2024?
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a mob. He has
He
people.
has a mob. He really does. As you can see from the attack on Capitol Hill, that was fucking crazy. I'm surprised he didn't get I'm surprised he could run after doing that because he clearly stated that go do something, basically, right? Like in his tweet, it literally said fight. Like literally said fight.
He didn't really tell people to do it. It was like a cryptic message.
Yeah,
Which is like he could get away with it if he plays his cards right, which I
Yeah.
think he did. But it's clearly there.
Yeah, I don't understand how the dude can run again. But at the same time, though, it is America. So.
it is America, Politicians lie.
Yeah, definitely. And politicians, I feel like the politicians that are in there right now. I feel like they just need to
Get their shit together.
or just fucking retire and have new people come in.
True.
I feel like the same politicians have been in politics for fucking forever now, and definitely in today's age, things are run a little bit differently now.
Mm-hmm.
We have the internet, which is fucking big compared to fucking 50 years ago. So
It was 50 years ago. Is that 70s?
what is this 20s? Yeah,
70s?
yeah.
Okay.
No, 80s.
80s?
No, it would be. Yeah, no, it's the 70s. It's like 71. Yeah.
70, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but those politicians have been in there for fucking
Ages.
and they just don't understand how to run things with the internet being an access, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something I hear Joe Rogan talk about a lot is that he feels that Twitter and Facebook should be a public company instead of a private company because they basically can ban anybody they want to.
I know. I think they permanently banned Donald Trump from Twitter now.
Yes, they did.
Which is I think because of that they open up Pandora's box now.
Mm-hmm.
Because one you ban it a pretty much a public figure
Mm-hmm.
or what would you call it, a leader.
Yeah.
They did it when he was a national leader.
Yeah.
And then when other other countries or China or India we don't want people to use that, and they're like, oh no, but it's freedom of speech. I was like, yeah, but you blocked this guy, you blocked your leader, so what does that tell us?
Right.
So
yeah.
it's a public they open up Pandora's box of bad things.
Yeah. You see, I don't know. I feel like Twitter shouldn't have the ability to ban people like that. They were banning people before Donald Trump on I think it was gender equality and LGBT stuff. And if someone spoke out against it, they would ban them. And I think that's a really bad thing to do because that takes away freedom of speech. And that's one of the biggest amendments in the United States, right? But the company is a private company, so they're able to do these type of things, right? But for a company to be private as big as Twitter or Facebook and being able to have everyone have an account, I think that freedom of speech is a good thing to have on there, right? If someone speaks out against some very controversial topic, that person shouldn't have to feel like they're going to get banned from it, right? Because Twitter can change a bunch of shit in the world, right? Someone could tweet something, a bunch of people could agree, and it could change the way we do things, right? And for a company to have that much power, I don't feel like it's okay for them to have the ban stick, like fucking, like, you know, like the fucking president. Like, you shouldn't be able to, like, ban, you know? Like, they're just too big, you know? For, like, a lower end kind of, like, social media, like, I can't think of it off my head. There's one, like, YouTube, that recently got took off of Google. Because Google took them off because,
You like Storyfire?
is it Storyfire? No.
I know they
it
went
might-
bankrupt.
No, it's not Storyfire. It's equivalent to YouTube. But Google took it off their search engine because Google owns YouTube, and they were going to be a competitor. And I feel like that's just like a monopoly kind of thing, right? And the same thing goes about Twitter. It's like you
What is
shouldn't.
Monopoly?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like Google has the #1 search engine in the world, right? And they also own YouTube. So if you make a competitor to YouTube, you're not going to be a Google search engine. You know what that means? You're not going to get as much traffic, right? So if you're not getting as much traffic, your company's going to go bankrupt, right? And I don't think that's fair to smaller companies, right? Because Google shouldn't have power to just like, no. Especially when Google is the most used search engine in the world, you know?
Last time you used Bing.
I never use Bing because it's so, like, I go on Google and I'll type in like something I want to look up. And I go to Bing and I won't even find it. And Google is like right there, first thing result, right? Bing is like, oh, were you talking about cats? Like, no, dude, I wasn't talking about cats, you know? But it's like, I feel like, you know, Twitter shouldn't have this fucking power to just slap the ban hammer on people. So,
I think Facebook's publicly traded though, because it's in the stock market.
is it?
Yeah.
Twitter is too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Twitter has stock.
Did not know that.
So is Snapchat.
Yeah, but like Snapchat is also part of Facebook though, so it's like
Yeah,
So
but
it's
yeah,
like-
Twitter has it.
I didn't know Twitter has it. I know Facebook has it.
Yeah, Twitter has it. Instagram's not gonna have it because that's Facebook.
Yeah.
But it's weird that Facebook is also. Does Facebook own Snapchat?
Yeah.
It's weird that they have a stock for that too, and not Instagram. Do they have an Instagram stock? Let us know in the comments below if
I think
they do.
because you can link your Instagram to your Snap, right?
I believe so. Give me 1 second, guys.
Is he researching this shit?
No. Oh.
He wants his password.
No, it was. So we got like a ghetto rig right now. Like right below here is our laptop. We hooked up both our mics. If you guys haven't realized already, we're using both mics today because we figured out a solution.
Yeah. It took us how long? Almost 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah, a long time, but we figured it out, so that's good. But something popped up on my laptop, and I'll make sure it's still recording for you guys because we want the best quality on this podcast.
Yeah.
But we're trying to switch it up just to get you guys used to the switch up, because we're gonna be moving in about a month or two.
Yeah. So this is not our.
Not our current.
This is temporary.
This is temporary, and I think we're gonna keep like this.
With the neon lights.
The neon. We're gonna have neon lights. We're gonna try to have a room dedicated to the podcast, so when people come in, they can, like, it's just a constant feel for it, and we can set up the room for a podcast.
And then with the soundboard too, right?
Yeah, soundboard too, and maybe possibly Jamie. I haven't talked to Jamie about this, but maybe we'll upload 2 times a week instead of 1 time. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out our schedules. 2 times a week, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, what's your opinion on the Twitter ban stuff? Like, how do you feel? Like, do you feel like it's right? Do you feel like it's wrong? How do you feel? Give us your opinion because the public wants it.
Damn it. Why you say it like that? This isn't an interview, damn it.
Yeah, it is.
This is not an interview.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Well, you know, how I feel about this whole Twitter ban thing, it's like I said before, you're opening up Pandora's box. I mean, yeah, you did a good thing, but in the long term, you did a fucked up thing. That's what I said. And I know nowadays, like, we're all about censorship now, which is like kind of, it's necessary, but also not necessary too. You know what I mean? Because, you know, people want to express themselves and then you're just going to censor them, which is kind of bad. I'm like, why are you going to censor this man? Like, you make it seem like this is like a monarch.
Right. So do you feel like possibly instead of Twitter banning them, that the people should decide on what they want to listen to and what they don't want to listen to?
I mean, yeah, because should be, yeah, because but then again, like, it's always with the algorithm too. Like, you know, with the algorithm, it's like, oh yeah, it's going to tell you to what you like. So obviously, like, if you use it long enough, you're gonna eventually just see the stuff you like, and everything else is gonna trash. I think Facebook's like that. YouTube's a lot of social networks are like that now,
Yeah.
where they basically just tailor to what you like and don't like, which is, I think, it's also a good and a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because like now it's just like if you believe something else, you're gonna be like, oh no, this is wrong. I saw you fucking up my mic now, man. You're fucking up my mic.
You're a little quiet, so I'm turning you up a little bit.
Okay, do I need to get closer to the mic then?
No, you're good now.
Okay, so that's what I said. That's what I believe. I mean, it's a very touchy subject. What I believe in.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like
Censor my.
I feel like censorship. I don't think censorship should really be a thing.
Look, it's used for goodness, but also badness.
I feel like it's good. It's used for good, and the person feels like it's good. And what I mean by that is, if someone feels like this should be censored because X, Y, Z, another person feels like that shouldn't be censored because X, Y, Z. It's all based on opinion.
Okay, but what happens if like I'm just spreading lies and making like a whole bunch of shit about you? Like let's say I started like a big ass lie about you. It was like, oh, Wesley likes holding his shit in the morning. Like he doesn't take his shit in the toilet. He takes his shit in his hands and rubs it against his face, and that's how he washes his face.
Me personally,
and I get a whole bunch of likes on that. I'm like, holy shit, and it's really impacting your day. Like, oh, bro, that's like the face cleanser shit, dude.
I feel like for me as a person, I would just ignore it because it doesn't really bother me that much. But I feel that someone not like me, that would let them bother a bit more.
Exactly.
Right?
So like, I just like create a false narrative.
So in that aspect, false narrative. I mean, I get that part. Okay, I get that. But like for someone who, like, let's say you actually believed I did that, right? Let's say you actually believed I did that, right?
That's how you guys hear. That's how you guys hear.
In your mind, it wasn't a false narrative. It's like what you thought. Yeah, I did, right? It would take upon me to confront you to talk about that subject. And if you actually believed that and you wanted to like talk about it, that would be a different conversation. That's what a podcast is for, right? So people can hear it in. But for people just doing it out of pure spite and just want to ruin someone's day, I mean, I get that, okay? But I feel like nowadays, like, it used to be like that. I feel like it used to be like, no bullying, no fucking harassing with false narrative. And now it's kind of going into, if you say anything negative about somebody, no matter if it's true or not,
canceled.
And it's like, fuck, But I feel like cancel culture has really taken a fucking toll on a lot of people because people are just getting canceled over nothing. Like legit.
Yeah,
nothing.
I think we talked about this before, where he says like you gotta look back. The question is like, how far do you look back? If you're still doing the same thing about a year and a half ago, then yeah you should probably cancel. I think year and a half, 18 months should be the bare minimum.
Yeah, I feel like a bunch of people have looked back like 6 years and be like, oh, this person black-faced.
Yeah, but like 6 years ago was different. 6 years ago was like what, 2013? Yeah.
No. 2014.
14? No.
Yeah. 2015. Now.
15?
Yeah, now because it's 21. So yeah.
Damn, I'm messed up.
Yeah, it's all good. But times were different back then, and then they are now. Like right now, it's.
I think it's getting to that cancel culture area because I think cancel culture came very live in 2017.
Yeah,
it was very live.
Like, I forgot. I was going to say
15 was like the end of like have people having fun and shit.
Yeah.
Like doing what the hell they want, like all this prank shit.
Yeah. I feel like, people have become a lot more sensitive for some reason. And I don't really know why.
I think because now, like, since are we Gen Z or millennials?
You're a millennial. I'm in like the fucking.
Because I know we're in that weird age group.
You're a year ahead of me, right?
Yeah.
So you are definitely a millennial.
Yeah, but people still consider us as like Gen Z because like you barely knew anything about the 90s and shit. So
yeah.
we're in that weird age group where like they could scoop us in with the millennials or like, oh no, you're beginning of that.
Yeah.
Because I always view like Gen Z was like 2000 and Sohan.
That's what I thought too.
But apparently it's
when
not.
I looked up online, Gen Z was like, sometimes it says beginning of 1997 and the end of 1997, right?
Yeah.
And like that confuses me because I was born in 97. You're born in 96. So like I feel like you're definitely considered a Gen Z or
a millennial.
A millennial, and I'm like I can be either or. And I really don't care, but there's a huge difference between like the no millennials and Gen Z people, because the millennials didn't really grow up, like they grew up with technology, but like not like Gen Z has. Like I literally saw a fucking 4-year-old with a fucking iPhone, and it was their iPhone, and it's like, bro, I didn't get a phone until I was like
I didn't get a phone until like
13.
maybe about around somewhere in your teens.
Yeah, and I had to work for that. I had to pay for that. I cut grass for that shit. Okay, like, but like,
And I also feel like Gen Z people. I also feel like nowadays children are more protected.
yeah,
Because like if you do something wrong, they'll blame the other person. Like
yeah,
it's like, oh no, you fucked up my daughter or my son up. You said him this. How dare you? I'm like, bro.
I feel like this has a lot to do with the participation trophies. You know, it's like, oh yeah, you didn't win.
Here's a participation trophy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what good does that do for a child? Like, if my kid ever plays a sport and they get a participation thing and they didn't win, there's no way they're fucking keeping that. That is stupid. That is the dumbest shit ever. You're literally fucking coddling these kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, why? Why are you gonna participate? Like, you're building this kid up to.
Busy.
Huh?
How long do we talk for?
We're talking for 16 minutes. Yeah, but like you're
Shit's running low.
huh?
My shit's running low.
It
Keep
is.
going. Keep going.
But like you send these kids out to play the victim card, and I don't like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like we live in a very victim society.
Victim blaming society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I didn't do that, you did that, and it's like, okay, and it's just I don't like playing victim because it doesn't really teach me anything, right?
Doesn't teach me anything.
Yeah,
It's easy. It's easy to victim blame.
It's super easy. Like I played victim like 4 years ago, before I started working on myself. And I'll tell you right now, playing victim, dude, it will fucking put you in depression. Like it will, 100%. And if you are out there not playing victim and you're taking responsibility for things that you could have done, it kind of helps teach you a little bit more about like what life is about, really.
Mm-hmm.
And for these kids getting these participation awards, it just like it saddens me to see it happen. But there's nothing really I can do, right? When I have kids, I'm gonna raise my kid to not be a victim, and I want to raise my kid to look at the world in a different way than all these other fucking people that just are like, fuck the government. Pay me $3,000 a month. I don't want to work. They fucked me over on $3,000 extra dollars. I was like, but did you make $3,000 this month? Yeah. Okay, you want your other $3,000? But you fucking didn't make $3,000 when you worked. Why are you complaining? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's just these people play the victim
I
mentality.
know Wesley loves to complain to me.
I love realizing that my view on the world is a lot better and more critically constructive against me than the society.
I know everything. Well, think about it. Everything is geared towards against you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's how society is. Everything's against you, and you gotta find a way to make it work for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you figure that out, everything's a lot more easier.
Yes.
Things get a little easier. Like, it's like starting something new. It's gonna be hard in the beginning, but once you get the hang of it and know what the hell you're doing, you're gonna be fine in the end.
100%.
That's what everything is, right?
Yeah.
Like building something, you see it's hard in the beginning, you don't know what you're doing, and when you figure like a motion out or a system, you know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean that goes for anything, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like when I started my company, it was fucking super difficult. I didn't really know how to do anything. And now I still don't know how to do anything, but it's a lot easier.
Oh, he had a general idea what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly. So that goes with like anything. And once you start realizing these things, you can kind of pick up on analogies of life. Like something that doesn't have any relation to something has a relation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like cooking dinner has a relation to business, right? When you first start cooking dinner, it's hard as fuck. When you first start business, it's hard as fuck.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
After
time, you're gonna get better and better, right?
And then next thing you know, you made that gourmet dish.
Yeah.
And it tastes so good.
A victim.
That steak.
A victim
that
would
mashed
have
potatoes. I didn't eat lunch yet. It's like almost noon.
Bruh, I had some pancakes and made some pancakes. But anyways, it's like I could easily play the victim card and fuck up on this dinner and blame it on the chicken. It's the chicken's fault. The store didn't fucking prep it right. It's the chicken's fault. The reason why it's burnt. Like, It just wasn't a good piece of chicken.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of that one chick who like put Gorilla Glue in her hair.
Like, we were just watching a video about her.
It's just like there's some people say you better sue Gorilla Glue. I'm like, no, the girl is 40 years old. I think she should know what the hell to do with her hair. Like,
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, I don't think they don't serve Gorilla Glue like in the hair section too. No, that's clearly on her.
Yeah. 100%. Like,
Which is
it says Gorilla, yeah, but it also says glue. Like, it's fucking glue. Like, I don't understand. And like, did you see that they're sorry, we're going off topic again, but did you see that they fucking have a Gorilla Glue challenge? Some dude believed that
yeah, with the red cup.
he believed it wasn't sticking in your face. He had to go to the fucking emergency room because he's a dumbass.
He was like, nah, yeah, that's trash, dude. Let me just lick it. Just lick it off. It's done. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
I'm not
and
doing
someone's
that.
like super gluing eyebrows on themselves. Bruh, our world is fucked up, dude. Like, I don't understand
like,
how, like, just for clout chasing.
Clout chasing.
Clout chasing wasn't a thing fucking 10 years ago. And now it's a thing.
Yeah, once you see you pause go viral, then everything just came downhill.
Yep.
Do something stupid.
Yeah, but on the bright side, the girl with the Gorilla girl hair person, she got her hair undone.
I know. I think she had to do surgery.
Mm-hmm. That fucking sucks.
Suck.
Bro, that does not sound good. I would just shave. Like, I would just take a razor and some fucking thing and just chip it away, dude. You know? Like, at that point, you fucked yourself, you know? You fucked yourself. And you shouldn't have done it. And that's just like... Oh, man. If you guys haven't seen the video already, I suggest going and watching it and just, like, realizing that, like, yeah, good thing I didn't do that. Because that's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's wild.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, it's tax season. Your boy just filled out his taxes, and then
Yeah, first I don't think I'm filling out my taxes right or something. That's fine. Next year I'll do it, but next year I'm gonna have you come help me
why?
because I feel like I'm not getting my full tax return. So I'm gonna have you help me because your boy over here realizing that he didn't get a lot back. So
Your boy realized he got a lot back.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna pay, but apparently did something right.
yeah, so we got to figure that out. But yeah.
Charging him. It's gonna be $1. Actually, I'm gonna just charge you some food. Damn it, I want some goddamn lunch.
Okay. But
That's manageable.
if you guys haven't filed your taxes already, make sure you guys do so. I think the deadline's today.
No. I
That's
think
today.
today's
14th?
February.
The 14th.
No, you got until like April. You got until sometime in April.
Oh, they were gonna start filing them today.
I already filed mine yesterday.
I know you filed it, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. I saw something online. I don't. Fucking
No,
know.
you got. I think you're good till like April.
Did you have to pay back your some of your stimulus?
Nope.
I did. You see what I'm saying? I don't. I'm
Yeah,
confused.
I don't know. I did.
What'd you do? That TurboTax?
I did TurboTax.
I did TurboTax too.
I guess what I was like.
What the fuck am I doing wrong?
I'm just that. I don't know. I just knew what the hell I was doing.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways.
I was like, yeah, I got all this crap.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I feel like it was very.
We were more concerned about the setup.
Yeah, we're more concerned about setup, but I feel like even though we didn't have a topic going into it, I feel like it was a pretty successful podcast.
Yeah, I was more. Yeah.
Pretty successful. If you guys haven't done so already, can you do this little thing called share? Share us on Facebook and anything to your friends. If you guys like the podcast, you guys listen to it every day, just share the podcast. Let us have. We need.
Should listen to this every day.
We want more audience, so we want to be able to do things more with you guys. But we only have a few people watching, and we want to do things as a community. So if you guys can share the podcast with one of your friends, we have fucking 33 episodes right now. You can go through
33 episodes?
We have 33 episodes.
Yeah.
We have 33 episodes. This is our 33rd one. And you can go through and find something that you can find that relates to somebody. Or if you guys have a topic that you guys want to talk about, let us know. Comment below.
Yeah, let us know.
We'll talk about it. We'll do whatever.
I might have to do my research though. I might have to do my research.
I mean, that's fine. But like, if you guys have something you guys want to learn or talk about or whatever, let us know in the comments below.
I do like your laptop though. I don't know why.
My laptop?
Yeah.
My laptop's a mid 2015, and I feel like it's the best laptop. Yeah. So if you guys like today's podcast, leave a like. If you guys didn't, leave a dislike. Either way, we're going to see what you guys like and dislike. This isn't about likes or dislikes. This is about what you guys like.
This is my life as
what
we
you guys
go.
don't like.
Life as we go.
Yeah. So
Should name it that. Life as we go.
So if you guys want to do a little recap, Jeremy, if you would do the honors and post editing, just post a little screenshot of our first video on YouTube and compare it to what we have now. Just like a side-by-side comparison. If you could figure that out, that'd be sick. Just to recap what we started and where we're at. And the title of this podcast is very true to what we're doing. So Jeremy will figure out a way.
I'm thinking right now. That's why I look at it. I'm thinking.
But yeah, if you guys haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. Because it seems that a lot of you guys watch our videos and you're not even subscribed. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Lazy fucks.
And let us know you subscribed, and we will fucking like your comment. All right, guys. My name is Wes.
My name is Jeremy.
And we will see you guys.
I'm really thinking about how to do this.
Next time on Bears Go. See you later.